Lower the light, let the breathing slow. Every move unseen, but the weight still grows. No announcements made, no banners raised. What I build in the dark decides my days. I came from rooms where the ceiling felt low, with dreams learned early, how not to show. I spoke them quietly, buried deep, while doubts stayed loud, never asleep. They mistook my silence for lack of fire, didn't see the tension, the coiled wire. Every calm response, every measured tone was a brick I laid when I stood alone. I learned restraint from watching mistakes, from counting the cost of impulse it takes. Pain became data, pressure a test. I catalog losses, refine the rest. I stopped needing proof in the eyes of men, started trusting patterns forming within. The unseen hours began to align, like the world leaned closer, step by design. When nothing changes on the surface line, I adjust my focus, recalibrate time. What I repeat in the quiet space starts bending outcomes I haven't faced. Silent effort, final authority. No witnesses needed to validate me. I don't chase the sound of approval's roar, I let precision decide the score. Silent effort, final authority. Every thought trained to move in harmony while they speak their plans into empty air. I move exact in the path appears. I study reactions like fault lines under stone. What cracks me open, what leaves me alone. I trace my anger, my need to be seen. Every emotional leak in between. I learned that attention shapes what grows, so I fed what strengthened me, starved what arose. No dramatics, no public war, just discipline. Days stacked one by one more. The nights were long, heavy with doubt, but I learned how to sit without acting it out. Silence became more than absence of sound. It was where my real instructions were found. I rehearsed outcomes before they arrived. Not as a wish, but a way to survive. Soon reality started matching the frame. I've been holding steady inside my brain. When impatience knocks dressed up as drive, I slow the motion, let clarity decide. Not every urge deserves control, so must be filtered to protect the goal. Silent effort, final authority. No need for chaos to feel certainty. They burn energy, trying to be loud. I conserve mine and quietly compound. Silent effort, final authority. Every move weighted with intentionality. No rush to arrive, no fear of delay. I align the cause, let effect obey. Stop negotiating with those versions of me, the ones addicted to comfort and sympathy. They beg for ease, familiar pain, but he's kept me locked in a circular lane. So I chose refinement over relief, chose long tension over momentary peace. I trim my circle, adjusted my speech, measure my promises before I speak. What I say to myself when nobody's near builds the structure of what appears. I learn consistency, I perform's intensity. That quiet repetition creates density. No misinformed without visible signs, like pressure building beyond the mind. Then cracks appeared and walls once firm, reality shifting without my concern. I don't force time into demand control, I prepare the ground, refine the role. What's the line doesn't need to be chased, it finds its way into the right place. Silent effort, final authority. The calmest force in the room is me. While they confuse volume with power and reach, I let results do the necessary speech. Silent effort, final authority. No validation required externally. I don't announce the move or explain the plan. I execute clean, let outcomes stand between intention and visible change. There's a stretch of time that feels strange. Most quit there thinking nothing's real, but that's where direction begins to seal. What you hold steady without reward trains the world to respond in accord. I learned patience isn't passive delay, it's active alignment. Day after day, every thought placed with deliberate care. Every action filtered rare. I stop arguing with circumstances, stop feeding friction with mental chances. Instead, I refine my internal state until the external had no choice but relate. Losses stop feeling like proof of defeat. They became calibration under my feet. I adjusted angles, sharpened intent, turn frustration to focus ascent. Now when pressure hits, I don't break form, I stabilize center, stay control warm. The authority grew without a sound, like gravity fell, not announced. Profound. No wasted motion, no scattered aim. Every cycle strengthens the internal frame. What I embody starts leading the way, long before outcomes enter the day. Silent effort, final authority. I don't need applause to confirm what I see. No noise before impact, no for the start. Just sense in alignment, sharp and dark. Silent effort, final authority. I move as if outcomes already agree. No pressure to prove, no role to perform. I stay exact and reality conforms. I stay set, no warning given. The quiet work decides who's in control when the moment finally listens. control the breath, dim the pulse in my chest. Comfort lies sweet, but precision cuts best. No warmth in the shadows where habits sleep. I step where the ground is narrow and steep.
I was raised on the promise of soft landings. Pillows for failure, excuses branded. They said these were safety, pain was wrong, but these kept me quiet, weak too long. Every shortcut whispered, stay the same. Every comfort zone wore a friendly name. I watched years leak through familiar days. Same conversations, recycled ways. So I trace the edge, where fear stays sharp, where every move leaves a visible mark. Precision demanded, I measure my weight. Every word, every step, every ounce of faith. I learned that accuracy hurts at first. It strips the lies and quenches the thirst for approval, applause, and borrow relief, and replaces it all with discipline, belief. When the body begs for rest too soon, I listen deeper, adjust the tune. Not every ache is a signal to flee. Some are maps showing who I could be. Precision over comfort, cut clean, no delay. I choose a hard line that sharpens my way while they sink into softness, hoping to heal. I refine my intent until outcomes feel real. Precision over comfort, no padded disguise. I aim where it's narrow, where focus survives. No warmth in excuses, no shelter in doubt. I move with exactness and let life respond. Stop romanticizing the easy route. Stop confusing relief with truth. Comfort numbs questions that need to be faced. Precision forces them into place. I study my habits like crime scene light. Every pattern exposed on the ruthless sight. Where did I hesitate? Where did I bend? Where did I choose peace just to pretend? I rewire my days with deliberate strain. Repetition carving order from pain. The mind obeys what you feed it most. So I starve the chaos, rehearse the close. Not the ending you shout, but the one you expect. Held steady inside with calculated respect. When doubt speaks loud in a familiar tone, I don't argue back, I sharpen alone. Attention is currency carefully spent on what I intend, not what I resent. Precision over comfort, straight edge resolve. Every problem reduced until it dissolves. They chase relief like it's something to win. I chase alignment from under the skin. Precision over comfort, no room for excess. I cut away noise to expose what's next. No drama required, no struggle to show. I move exact and results start to grow. There were nights when the silence pressed hard, when comfort knocked like an old guard. It offered memories warm and safe, a slower pace, a familiar face. But I saw how it dulled my internal sight, how it softened my edge and blurred my fight. So I stayed with the tension, learned its shape, learned that pressure is not escape. I visualized steps before touching the ground, measured reactions while making a sound. The future started leaning my way, not because I begged, but because I stayed consistent with images held in my head. Clear, control, deliberately fed. I don't chase the feeling, the temporary calm. I build something stable, steady, long. What I repeat becomes my frame. What I refine begins to change. Precision over comfort, discipline sight. I don't need chaos to feel alive while they soften their edges to ease the blow. I harden my focus and quietly grow. Precision over comfort, no false retreat. Every step intentional, sharp, complete. I don't rush the process or fight the pace. I let accuracy decide my place. The gap between impulse and choice is a quiet power without a voice that pause decides the shape of days. The line between drifting in deliberate ways. What you tolerate trains, what arrives, what you refine quietly multiplies. Now when comfort calls, I don't reject it. I weigh its cost and redirect it. Rest is earned, not blindly taken. Precision knows when strength is shaken. I don't glamorize suffering or chase the grind. I optimize effort, sharpen the mind. Every action aligned with a deeper aim. Every setback folded into the frame. I stopped announcing the war in my head. Stopped needing witnesses for what I bled. The world started shifting without demand, like it recognized the way I stand. No wasted motion, no scattered intent. Every ounce of energy knows where sin. I don't force outcomes, I set the condition, then let reality answer with precision. Precision over comfort, this is the code. I walk the narrow, exacting road. No softness to hide it, no excess weight. Just clean decisions that calibrate fate. Precision over comfort, quiet command. I shape what unfolds with a steady hand. No need for noise, no need to pretend. I align from within and the world bends. Stay sharp, stay exact. Comfort fades, but precision always calls something
volume inside my chest. Every echo lies when silence speaks back. No flare, no spark, no need to yell. I was built where noise fell.
Came from rooms with shutterman truth, where fists on the table replace the proof. Every voice competing, none of them clear. Fear dressed up as confidence, anger is gear. I learned early that noise loves disguise. It distracts the weak and feeds on surprise. So I step back while the chaos raced. Watch patterns form when the pace was erased. In the quiet corners I counted the cost. Every reckless move, every moment lost. I saw how the loud burn fast and fade, while patience compounds what discipline saved. No spotlight taught me how to endure. I trained unseen slow breaths, posture secure. I let the pressure sit heavy and long, until it carves something steady and strong. When the room gets loud, I narrow my sight, reduce the world to what feels right. No impulse grabs me, no trigger prevails. I was built where noise fails. Built where noise fails, where focus survives, where stillness decides how the future arrives. How they scream for control, I quietly steer every move intentional, vision severe. Built where noise fails, no cracks in the frame, no need for approval, no thirst for a name. I don't rush the moment and beg for a sign. I align, then I wait, then I rise. I stop reacting to shadows and bait, stop letting my mood negotiate my fate. The mind listens closely to repeated tones, so I fed it direction and starved the groan. I pictured outcomes before they were real, not with hope but with a calm that could feel every detail placed like a brick in a wall. No rush to the top, I enjoy the crawl. I learned that resistance creates a delay. The force in the door makes it harder to stay, so I soften my grip, but sharpen intent, let precision decide where my energy went. What I carried inside started shaping the ground. Opportunities forming without making a sound. I don't argue with doubt, I let it pass like weather that fades when you don't amass. No panic reaction, no emotional trails. I was built, born in, built where noise fails, where patience is law, where clarity cuts without showing a flaw. While they burn fast just to feel alive, I can serve the flame and watch results arrive. Built where noise fails, built where noise fails, where timing is sharp, every silent decision leaves a mark. No wasted motion, no desperate chase, I'm moving intent at a measured pace. There were nights when the quiet felt cruel, like standing alone without any fuel. The urge to react, try to pull at my skin, told me stillness meant losing, not winning, but I stayed. Learn to sit with the ache, let discomfort teach what comfort can't fake. I noticed how thoughts become habits in time, how repeated images harden the mind. So I chose what I see when my eyes were closed, chose the ending before it ever showed. No prayer out loud, no ritual with display, just consistent alignment. Day after day, the world started answering without demand, like I recognized the way I stand. When the pressure peaks, I slow my breath, find the space between panic and depth. That pause becomes where the leverage lies, where control quietly multiplies. Built where noise fails, where calm is weight, where silence bends what others call fate. They look for signs and flashes and sparks, I read the subtle shifts in the dark. Built where noise fails, no spectacle needed, every move grounded, deeply seated. I don't chase attention or bleed for respect, I let outcomes speak when the timing is set. In the still gap before motion begins, there's a subtle agreement between world and skin. What you hold steady starts leaning your way, no force, no fight, just gravity obeyed. At the quieter I got, the clearer it felt, like the path was forming beneath every step. I didn't lose my edge, I refined its use, turned raw reaction into something precise and ruthless. I don't explode when challenged or cross, I calculate value, risk and cost. Every setback train my internal frame, taught me restraint, precision and aim. I stopped announcing what I plan to do, let consistency speak when the time was due. Now when chaos knocks, I don't raise my tone, I let it realize it came here alone. The calm unnerve what noise can't break, cause it offers nothing to provoke or take. I stand or move while the storm exhausts, let it burn through its borrowed force. When it fades, I'm still on the rails, built where noise fails. Built where noise fails, where power is grown and unseen. I was completely alone, no rush to be seen, no need to explain. I let discipline scope what remains. Built where noise fails, control feels like where the future is shaped long before the fight. No echo, no chaos, no desperate yell. I was built where noise fails. Lower the volume, hold the line. What grows in silence outlasts the noise every time.
breath restrained. Still water hides what the surface can't explain. No rush in my veins, no panic in sight. Calm is not weakness, it's how I fight.
I grew up thinking volume and control, that the loudest voice owned the room and the goal. But I watched anger burn itself thin, watch chaos lose more than it ever could win. Every time I reacted, I paid the cost. Every move emotional, something got lost. So I learned to sit where the noise can't reach, where patience teaches what pain couldn't preach. The calm wasn't gifted, it was trained in the dark, forged in the moments that left their mark. I swallowed words when my chest felt tight, let silence correct me night after night. No one applauded the ones in my head, the discipline built while nobody said. I realized control doesn't shout or flex, it waits, it observes, then it executes next. When everything shakes, I remain aligned, because I decided long ago in my mind. No sudden moves, no reckless mess. Calm is pressure under finesse. Calm is not weakness, it's sharpened intent. Its power is strained until perfectly spent. While others explode just to feel alive, I stay unmoved and watch outcomes arrive. Calm is not weakness, it's clarity grown. A signal to chaos that I'm fully in control. No panic, no rush, no emotional mess. Calm is not weakness, it's dominance. I've seen men mistake, reach for strength, burn bridges just to prove their length. They react first and that's why they fail, while the world feels like a personal hell. I learned reaction, hands power away, gives the moment permissions to lead the way. So I slowed everything down inside, let instinct mature, let impulse die. The mind listens closely to what you repeat, so I fitted order, calm and belief. Every thought placed with deliberate care, like the future was already waiting there. I didn't chase outcomes, didn't beg or plead. I aligned my actions with what I need. Reality bends when resistance is gone, when focus stays steady and pressure moves on. I don't argue with storms, I stand my ground, let them exhaust themselves all around. When the dust settles, I'm still in position. Calm becomes the decision. Calm is not weakness, it's lethal control. A quiet authority deep in the soul. No shaking hands, no cracks in the frame. I let restraint do most of the damage. Calm is not weakness, it's knowing the end before the first move even begins. No wasted energy, no desperate stress. Calm is not weakness, it's just. There were days when stillness felt like fear, like doing nothing, man, losing ground here. But I learned movement without direction bleeds, while patience multiplies unseen deeds. I trained my breath when the weight felt real, stayed grounded when pressure tried to steal. I watched opportunities open on time, not forced, not rushed, but perfectly aligned. The world mirrors the posture you keep. If you stand composed, it responds in deep. I stopped announcing what I was becoming, let consistency handle the drumming. No need to convince, no need to explain. Results speak fluent when silence remains. Stillness sharpens the blade I hold. Emotion cools, intention grows bold. I don't react, I select my response. That pause becomes the advantage. Calm is not weakness, it's command. A steady hand when others can't stand, while they burn fast just to feel impressed. I stay collected, control compressed. Calm is not weakness, it's pressure refined. A weapon built quietly inside the mind. No drama, no need to confess. Calm is not weakness, it's progress. In the quiet space before things align, there's a conversation between world and mind. No shouting, no forcing the scene, just certainty shaping what will be. What I hold steady doesn't fade away, it waits patiently to manifest its way. I didn't lose my fire, I learned to contain. Turn raw intensity into something sustained. I didn't go numb, I got precise. Stopped rolling the dice, started choosing to slice. Every setback trained my internal frame, taught me time and restraint and name. I let the moment pass before I spoke, let the truth surface without the smoke. Calm didn't make me smaller or slow, it made my movements exact and cold. Now when pressure arrives, I don't retreat, I stand composed and let it repeat. Calm is not weakness, it's built endurance. A quiet confidence that doesn't need assurance. No emotional leaks, no wasted breath. I let discipline walk me straight through stress. Calm is not weakness, it's power mature. The mind so steady, the outcome feels sure. No rush, no noise, no need to impress. Calm is not weakness, it's success. It's control. It's control. It's control.
Lower the voices, let the room stay tense. I learned early how silence sings. No banners raised, no hands to clap. I move where the noise collapses back. I grew up watching promises burn slow. People talking loud, then watching them fold. They wanted crime before building a spine, wanted the win before earning the time. I studied the pattern to rise and decay. How hunger survives when comfort decays. Late nights taught me restraint has weight. Every decision, tightening fate. I stopped chasing mirrors that beg for praise. Stop feeding the ego that drains my days. Instead I stacked hours nobody could see, turning discipline into identity. I learned to mind listens when you repeat every quiet command. Carving concrete what I focus on, follow me home. Like reality waits to be shown. No shortcuts carved in the floor, I stand. Every step deliberate, pre-planned. I don't rush the end, I respect the space where patience sharpens the blade. Outcome before applause, let it arrive. I don't need noise to know I'm alive. No cheers in a moment, no spotlight face. I let results speak at their own pace. Outcome before applause, I don't explain. I let the pressure rewrite the frame while others perform for a temporary cause. I build the ending before applause. I watch fear disguise itself as advice. Heard out dressed up, sounding nice. Slow down, be safe, don't aim too high. But safety never taught me why. I train my reactions, stay unmoved. When chaos knocked, I didn't lose. I learned emotion clouds execution, so I let clarity run the solution. Every setback came with instructions inside. I read them all, never swallowed the pride. The world bends quiet to consistent will. Even storms learn how to stay still. I pictured outcomes before they have form. Held them steady through doubt and storm. Not wishing, not hoping, just knowing the shape. Like gravity pulling events into place. Nothing forced, nothing chased, just alignment, tightening space. The work stays hidden, the vision stay raw. Progress doesn't need applause. Outcome before applause, let it breathe. I don't announce what I'm about to achieve. No rush to be seen, no need for the stage. I move with intention, controlled and precise. Outcome before applause, carved in my bone, built in the quiet, revealed in the tone. I don't seek witnesses, I don't pause. I let reality clap when it wants. There were days discipline felt like a cage, like restraint was stealing my rage. But rage burns fast, discipline lasts. One fades quick, one shapes the path. I watch impulsive kings lose their throne. Couldn't sit alone, couldn't train unknown. So I made peace with the unseen grind, where the real work trains the mind. The world reflects what you hold consistent, not what you shout but what stays persistent. I didn't fight the pressure, I learned its use. Turned tension into precision, chaos into proof. I moved like the ending was already signed, like time just needed to catch up with my mind. Every action matched the frame I kept. No wasted motion, no careless step. I didn't demand, I didn't beg. I stayed aligned and let it set. Outcome before applause, no echo needed. I trust the process, I repeatedly seeded. No validation, fueling the flame. Just execution, refining the aim. Outcome before applause, steady and calm. I let restraint do most of the harm, while others shout for temporary cause. I let the end arrive before applause. In the silence where certainty lives, the mind decides what the world gives. No drama, no desperate plea, just inner order shaping what will be. What I hold steady doesn't fade, it waits patiently to be displayed. I stop confusing motion with growth, stop mistaking speed for the depth. I learned time it punishes the rush, no words, the focus breaks the bluff. No comfort soften my discipline, no praise distracting my discipline. I didn't need the crowd to agree, I needed alignment inside of me. Start placed carefully like stone, each action reinforcing the tone. I train my patience to outlast doubt, like consistency, drown it out. Outcome before applause, it's already done. I move like the finish line, already won. No noise in the process, no visible cause, just reality folding into my laws. Outcome before applause, let them react late. I don't chase moments, I design
No rush, no noise, no need to pause. I let the outcome speak before applause.
No hands clapping, no voices involved. Stop sign.
Lower the lights, let the breathing slow. Every move unseen, but the weight still grows. No announcements made, no banners raised. What I build in the dark decides my days. I came from rooms where the ceiling felt low, where dreams learned early are not to show. I spoke them quietly, buried deep, while doubt stayed loud, never asleep. They mistook my silence for lack of fire. Didn't see the tension, the coil why. Every calm response, every measured tone was a brick I laid when I stood alone. I learned restraint from watching mistakes, from counting the cost of impulsive takes. Pain became data, pressure a test. I catalog losses, refined the rest. I stopped needing proof in the eyes of men. Started trusting patterns forming within. The unseen nows began to align like the world leaned closer, step by design. When nothing changes on the surface line, I adjust my focus, recalibrate time. What I repeat in the quiet space starts bending outcomes I haven't faced. Silent effort, final authority. No witnesses needed to validate me. I don't chase the sound of approval's roar. I let precision decide the score. Silent effort, final authority. Every thought trained to move in harmony. While they speak their plans in the empty air, I move exact and the path appears. I study reactions like fault lines on the stone. What cracks me open, what leaves me alone. I trace my anger, my need to be seen. Every emotional leak in between. I learned that attention shapes what grows. So I fed what strengthened me, start what arose. No dramatics, no public war, just discipline days stacked one by one more. The nights were long, heavy with doubt, but I learned how to sit without acting it out. Silence became more than absence of sound. It was where my real instructions were found. I rehearsed outcomes before they arrived, not as a wish but a way to survive. Some reality started matching the frame I've been holding steady inside my brain. When impatience knocks, dressed up as drive, I slow the motion, let clarity decide. Not every urge deserves control, some must be filtered to protect the soul. No need for chaos to feel certainty. They burn energy trying to be loud. I can serve mine and quietly compound. Silent effort, final authority. Every move weighted with intentionality. No rush to arrive, no fear or delay. I align the cause, let effect obey. I stop negotiating with old versions of me, the ones addicted to comfort and sympathy. They beg for ease, familiar pain, but ease kept me locked in a circular lane. So I chose refinement over relief, chose long tension over momentary peace. I trimmed my circle, adjusted my speech, measured my promises before I speak. What I say to myself when nobody's near builds the structure of what appears. I learned consistency outperforms intensity. That quiet repetition creates density. Momentum formed without visible signs, like pressure building beyond the mind. Then cracks appeared in walls once firm. Reality shifting without my concern. I don't force timing or demand control. I prepare the ground, refine the road. Once a line doesn't need to be chased, it finds its way into the right place. Silent effort, final authority. Calmest force in the room is me. While they confuse volume with power and reach, I let results through the necessary speed. Silent effort, final authority. No validation required externally. I don't announce the move or explain the plan. I execute clean, let outcomes stand between intention and visible change. There's a stretch of time that feels strange. Most quit there thinking nothing's real, but that's where direction begins to seal. What you hold steady without reward trains the world to respond in accord. I learned patience isn't passive delay, it's active alignment day after day. Every thought placed with deliberate care, every reaction filtered rare. I stopped arguing with circumstances, stopped feeding friction with mental chances. Instead I refined my internal state until the external had no choice but relate. Losses stopped feeling like proof of defeat, they became calibration under my feet. I adjusted angles, sharpened intent, turned frustration into focus and sit. Now when pressure hits, I don't break form, I stabilize center, stay control warm. The authority grew without a sound, like gravity felt, not announced profound. No wasted motion, no scattered aim, every cycle strength is the internal frame. What I embody starts leading the way, long before outcomes into validate. I don't need applause to confirm what I see, no noise before impact, no flare for the start, just instant alignment, sharp and dark. Silent effort, I move as if outcomes already agree, no pressure to prove, no role to perform. I stay exact in reality conform. No sick, no sin, no warning given. The quiet word decides who's in control. When the moment finally listens.
Slow the breath, dim the pulse in my chest. Comfort lies sweet, but precision cuts best. No warmth in the shadows where habits sleep. A step where the ground is narrow and steep.
I was raised on the promise of soft landings. Pillows for failure, excuse it branded. They said ease was safety, pain was wrong, but ease kept me quiet. Weak too long, every shortcut whispered stay the same. Every comfort zone wore a friendly name. I watch years leak through familiar days. Same conversations, recycle ways. So I trace the edge where fear stays sharp, where every move leaves a visible mark. Precision demanded, I measure my weight. Every word, every step, every ounce of faith. I learned that accuracy hurts at first. It strips the lies and quenches the thirst for approval, applause, and borrow relief, and replaces it all with disciplined belief. When the body begs for rest too soon, I listen deeper, just a tune. Not every ache is a signal to flee. Some a map showing who I can be. Precision over comfort, cut clean, no delay. I choose a hard line that sharpens my way. While they sink into softness, hoping to heal, I refine my intent until outcomes feel real. Precision over comfort, no padded disguise. I aim where it's narrow, where focus survives. No warmth in excuses, no shelter in doubt. I move with exactness and let life respond. I stop romanticizing the easy route, stop confusing relief with truth. Comfort numbs questions that need to be faced. Precision forces them into place. I study my habits like crime scene light. Every pattern exposed under ruthless sight. Where did I hesitate? Where did I bend? Where did I choose peace just to pretend? I rewired my days with deliberate strain. Repetition carving order from pain. The mind obeys what you feed it most. So I starve the chaos, rehearse the ghost. Not the ending you shout, but the one you expect. Held steady inside with calculated respect. When doubt speaks loud in a familiar tone, I don't argue back, I sharpen alone. Attention is currency carefully spent on what I intend, not what I resent. Precision over comfort, straight edge resolve. Every problem reduced until it dissolves. They chase relief like it's something to win. I chase alignment from under the skin. Precision over comfort, no room for excess. I cut away noise to expose what's next. No drama required, no struggle to show. I move exact and results start to grow. There were nights when the silence pressed hard, when comfort knocked like an old guard. It offered memories warm and safe, a slower pace, a familiar face. But I saw how it dulled my internal sight, how it softened my edge and blurred my fight. So I stayed with the tension, learned its shape. Learned that pressure is not escape. I visualized steps before touching the ground, measure reaction before making a sound. The future started leaning my way, not because I begged or because I stayed consistent with images held in my head. Clear control to deliberately fed. I don't chase the feeling of temporary calm. I build something stable, steady, long. What I repeat becomes my frame. What I refine begins to change. Precision over comfort, discipline sight. I don't need chaos to feel alive. While they soften the edges to ease the blow, I harden my focus and quietly grow. Precision over comfort, no false retreat. Every step intentional, sharp, complete. I don't rush the process or fight the pace. I let accuracy decide my place.
In the gap between impulse and choice, there's a quiet power without a voice that pause decides the shape of day. The line between drifting and deliberate ways. What you tolerate trains what arrive. What you refine quietly multiply. Now when comfort calls, I don't reject it. I weigh its cost and redirect it. Rest is earned, not blindly taken. Precision knows when strength is shaken. I don't claim a rise, suffering or chase the grind. They optimize effort, sharpen the mind. Every action aligned with a deeper aim. Every setback folded into the frame. I stopped announcing the war in my head. Stop needing wishes for what I bled. The world started shifting without demand, like it recognized the way I stand. No wasted motion, no scattered intent. Every ounce of energy knows where it's in. I don't force outcomes, I set the condition, then let reality answer with precision. Precision over comfort, this is the code. I walk the narrow, exacting road. No softness to hide and no excess weight. Just clean decisions that calibrate fate. Precision over comfort, quiet command. I shape what unfolds with a steady hand. No need for noise, no need to pretend. I align from within in the world bend. Stay sharp, stay sharp. Comfort phase. Lower the volume inside my chest. Every echo lies when silence speaks best. No flare, no spark, no need to yell. I was built where noise fails.
I came from rooms where shot meant truth, where fists on the table replaced the proof. Every voice competing, none of them clear. If you're dressed up as confidence, anger is gear. I learned early that noise love disguise. It distracts the weak, it feeds on surprise. So I stepped back while the chaos raced. Watch patterns form when the pace was erased. In the quiet corners, I counted the cost. Every reckless move, every moment lost. I saw how the loud burn fast and fade, while patience compounds what discipline saved. No spotlight taught me how to endure. I trained unseen, slow breaths, posture secure. I let the pressure sit heavy and long, until it carved something steady and strong. When the room gets loud, I narrow my sight, reduce the world to what feels right. No impulse grabs me, no trigger prevails.
I was built when noise fails.
Built when noise fails, where focus survives, where stillness decides how the future arrives. While they scream for control, I quietly steer every move intentional, vision severe. Built when noise fails, no cracks in the frame, no need for approval, no thirst for a name. I don't rush the moment or beg for a sign. I align, then I wait, then I rise. I stopped reacting to shadows and base. Stop letting my mood negotiate my fate. The mind listens closely to repeated tones, so I fed it direction and starved the groan. I pictured outcomes before they were real, not with hope, but with a calm that could feel every detail placed like a brick in a wall. No rush to the top, I enjoy the crawl. I learned that resistance creates the delay, that forcing the door makes it harder to stay. So I soften my grip, but sharpen intent, let precision decide where my energy went. What I carried inside started shaping the ground. Opportunities forming out, making a sound. I don't argue with doubt, I let it pass like weather that fades when you don't amass. No panic reaction, no emotional trail.
I was built when noise fails.
Built when noise fails, where patience is lost, where clarity cuts without showing a flaw. While they burn fast, it's just to feel alive. I conserve the flame and watch results arrive. Built when noise fails, when timing is sharp, every silent decision leaves a mark. No wasted motion, no desperate chase. I move with intent
at a measured pace.
There were nights when the quiet felt cruel, like standing alone without any fuel. The urge to react, try to pull in my skin. Told me stillness meant losing, not winning, but I stayed. Learned to sit with the ache, let his comfort teach what comfort can't fake. I noticed how thoughts become habits in time, how repeated images harden the mind. So I chose what to see when my eyes were closed. Chose the ending before it ever showed. No prayer out loud, no ritual display, just consistent alignment. Day after day, the world started answering without demand, like it recognized the way I stand. When the pressure peaks, I slow my breath, find a space between panic and death. That pause becomes where the leverage lies, where control quietly multiplies. Built where noise fails, where calm has weight, where silence bends. What others call fate, they look for signs and flashes and sparks. I read the subtle shifts in the dark. Built where noise fails, no spectacle needed. Every move grounded, deeply seated. I don't chase attention or bleed for respect. I let outcomes speak when the timing is set. In a still gap before motion begins, there's a subtle agreement between world and skin. What you hold steady, these stars leaning your way. No force, no fight, just gravity obey. The quiet I got, let the quicker it felt, like the path was formed beneath every step. I didn't lose my edge, I refined its use. Turn raw reaction into something precise and ruthless. Don't explode when challenged across. I calculate value, risk and cost. Every setback train my internal frame, taught me restraint, position and aim. I stop announcing what I plan to do, let consistency speak when the time was due. Not when chaos knocks, I don't raise my tone. I let it realize it came here alone. The calmer nerves with noise can't break, because it offers nothing to provoke or take. I stand and move while the storm exhausts. I stand unthrough as borrowed force. When it fades, I'm still on the rails. Built when noise fails, where power is grown in unseen hours, completely alone. No rush to be seen, no need to explain. I let discipline score what remains. Built when noise fails, where control feels like, where the future is shaped long before the fight. No echo, no chaos, no desperate yell. I was built when noise fails.
Lower the volume, hold the line. What grows in silence outlasts the noise every time. Lower the pulse, keep the breath restrained. Still water hides what the surface can't explain. No rush in my veins, no panic in sight. Calm is not weakness, it's how I fight.
I grew up thinking volume make control, that the loudest voice on the room and the goal. But I watched anger burn itself thin, watch chaos lose more than it ever could win. Every time I reacted, I paid the cost. Every move emotional, something got lost. So I learned to sit where the noise can't reach, with patience teaches what pain couldn't preach. The calm wasn't gifted, it was trained in the dark, forged in the moments that left their mark. I swallowed words when my chest felt tight, let silence correct me night after night. No one applauded the wars in my head, the discipline built while nobody said. I realized control doesn't shadow flex, it waits, it observes, then it executes next. When everything shakes, I remain aligned, because I decided long ago I'm mine. No sudden moves, no reckless miss, calm as pressure under finesse. Calm is not weakness, it's sharp and intent. Its power is strained until perfectly spent, while others explode just to feel alive. I stay unmoved and watch outcomes arrive. Calm is not weakness, it's clarity grown, a signal to chaos that I'm fully in control. No panic, no rush, no emotional mess. Calm is not weakness, it's dominant. I've seen men mistake race for strength, burn bridges just to prove the length. They react first and ask why they fell, why the world feels like a personal hell. I learned reaction hands power away, gives the moment permission to lead the way. So I slowed everything down inside, let instinct mature, let impulse die. The mind listen closely to what you repeat, so I fed it order, common belief. Every thought placed with deliberate care, like the future was already waiting there. I didn't chase outcomes, didn't beg or plead. I align my actions with what I need. Reality bends when resistance is gone, when focus stays steady and pressure moves on. I don't argue with storms, I stay my ground, let them exhaust themselves all around. When the dust settles, I'm still in position. Calm becomes a decision. Calm is not weakness, it's lethal control. The quiet authority deep in the soul. No shaking hands, no cracks in the frame. My lair is strained, do most of the damage. Calm is not weakness, it's knowing the end before the first move even begins. No wasted energy, no desperate stress. Calm is not weakness, it's chest. There were days when stillness felt like fear, like doing nothing meant losing ground here. But I learned movement without direction bleeds, while patience multiplies unseen deeds. I trained my breath when the weight felt real, stayed grounded when pressure tried to steal. I watched opportunities open on time, not forced, not rushed, but perfect aligned. The world mirrors the posture you keep. If you stay composed, it responds indeed. By stopping announcing what I was becoming, let consistency handle the drumming. No need to convince, no need to explain. Results speak fluent when silence remains. Stillness sharpens the blade I hold, emotion cools when tension grows bold. I don't react, I select my response. That pause becomes the advantage. Calm is not weakness, it's command. The steady hand when others can't stand, while they burn fast just to feel impressed. I stay collected, control compressed. Calm is not weakness, it's pressure refined, a weapon built quietly inside the mind. No drama, no need to confess. Calm is not weakness, it's progress in the quiet space before things align. There's a conversation between what and mine. No shouting, no forcing the scene, just certainty shaping what will be. What I hold steady doesn't fade away, it waits patiently to manifest its way. I didn't lose my fire, I learned to contain. Turned raw intense into something sustained. I didn't go numb, I got precise. Stopped rolling the dice, started choosing to slice. Every setback, train my internal frame. Taught me time and restraining name. I let the moment pass before I spoke, let the truth surface without the smoke. Calm didn't make me smaller or slow, it made my movements exact and cold. Now when pressure arrives, I don't retreat, I stay composed and let it repeat. Calm is not weakness, it's built endurance. A quiet confidence that doesn't need assurance. No emotion, no leaks, no wasted breath. I let discipline walk me straight through stress. Calm is not weakness, it's power mature. The mind so steady, the outcome feels sure. No rush, no noise, no need to impress. Calm is not weakness, it's success. No shaking voice, no frantic breath. Calm is not weakness, it's control. Calm is not weakness, it's control.
voice, let the room stay tense. I learned early how silence thinks. No banners raised, no hands to clap. I move where the noise collapses back. I grew up watching promises burn slow. People talking loud and watching them fold. They wanted crowns before building the spine. Wanted the win before earning the time. I studied the pattern, the rise and decay. Our hunger survives when comfort decays. Late nights taught me restraint his weight. Every decision tighter than fate. I stopped chasing mirrors that beg for praise. Stopped feeding the ego that drains my days. Instead I stacked hours nobody could see. Turning discipline into identity. I learned a mind listens when you repeat. Every quiet command carving concrete. What I focus on follow me home. Like reality waits to be shown. No shortcuts carved in the floor I stand. Every step deliberate, pre-planned. I don't rush the end, I respect the space. With patience sharpens the blade. Out coming for applause, let it arrive. I don't need noise to know I'm alive. No cheers in the moment, no spotlight face. I let results speak at their own pace. Out coming for applause, I don't explain. I let the pressure rewrite the frame while others perform for a temporary cause. I be the ending before applause. I watch fear disguise itself as advice. Heard out dressed up sounding nice. Slow down, be safe, don't aim too high. But safety never taught me why. I train my reactions to stay unmoved. When chaos knocked, I didn't lose. I learned emotion, cause execution. So I let clarity run the solution. Every setback came with instructions inside. I read them all, never swallowed the pride. The world bends quiet to consistent will. Even storms learn how to stay still. I pictured outcomes before they had formed. Held them steady through doubt and storm. Not wishing, not hoping, just knowing the shape. Like gravity pulling events into place. Yeah, nothing forced, nothing chased. Just alignment, tight in space. The work stays hidden, the vision stay raw. Progress doesn't it need outcome before applause. Let it breathe, I don't announce what I'm about to achieve. No rush to be seen, no need for the stage. I move with intention, controlled and precise. Outcome before applause, carved in my bones. Built in the quiet, revealed in the tone. I don't seek witnesses, I don't pause. I let reality clap when it won. There were days, discipline felt like a cage. Like restraint was still in my rage. But rage burns fast, discipline lasts. One fades quick, one shapes the path. I watched impulsive kings lose their throne. Couldn't sit alone, couldn't train unknown. So I made peace with the unseen ground. Where the real work trains the mind. The world reflects what you hold consistent. Not what you shout, but what stays persistent. I didn't fight the pressure I learned is used to intention into precision. Chaos into proof. I moved like the ending was already signed. Like time just needed to catch up my mind. Every action matched the frame I kept. No wasted motion, no careless step. I didn't demand, I didn't beg. I stayed aligned and let it set. Outcome before applause, no echo needed. I trust the process, I repeatedly seeded. No validation, fueling the flame, just execution, refining the aim. Outcome before applause, steady and calm. I let restrain do most of it on. While others shout for temporary cause, I let the end arrive before applause. In the silence where certainty lives, a mind decides what the world gives. No drama, no desperate plea, just in order shaping what will be. What I hold steady doesn't fade. It waits patiently to be displayed. I stop confusing motion with growth. Stop mistaking speed for depth. I learn time and punishes the rush. Rewards the focus, the bluff. No comfort solving my discipline. No praise distracting my discipline. I didn't need the crowd to agree. I needed alignment inside of me. Star placed carefully like stone. Each action reinforcing the tone. I train my patience through I last doubt. Let consistency drown it out. Outcome before applause, it's already done. I move like the finish line, already won. No noise in the process, no visible cut. Just reality folding into my laws. Outcome before applause, let them react late. I don't chase moments, I design fate. No rush, no noise, no need to pause. I let the outcome speak before applause. Yeah, no hands clapping, no voices involved. I'll call first.